Welcome to Pinpoint. A major escalation has just taken place between Turkey and Israel, and it might be far more serious than it appears on the surface. Between June 17th and 18th, Israeli fighter jets violated Turkish airspace, triggering a swift response from Turkey's Air Force. Turkish F-16s scrambled immediately and, according to Turkish sources, intercepted and locked onto an Israeli jet with missile targeting systems. After issuing a stern warning, the Israeli aircraft retreated. Even Israeli media outlets have acknowledged this incident. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Reports from Israel's media and online sources claim that among the Turkish formation were fighter jets piloted by none other than Pakistani pilots. This has sparked massive concern, not just in Israel, but across the region. Ever since Pakistan openly supported Iran in its standoff with Israel, the propaganda against Pakistan has grown rapidly, not only from Israel but from some of Pakistan's neighboring countries as well. Let's step back and look at the broader context. In recent months, tensions between Iran and Israel have boiled over, leading to missile exchanges and airstrikes. Israel has inflicted more damage on Iran from a technical standpoint. But from a psychological and strategic perspective, Iran has managed to break the myth of Israel's impenetrable air defense. Multiple Iranian missiles have landed deep within Israeli territory, and now Israel is reportedly running low on defensive missiles. In the middle of this chaos, Israeli fighter jets approached the Turkish border, and that's where things took a new turn. One Israeli F-16 reportedly entered Turkish airspace and was quickly intercepted. The situation mirrors an earlier incident when Pakistan jammed a formation of Indian Rafale jets after the Pahalgam attack, forcing them to make emergency landings. The level of military readiness shown by Turkey here is significant. What's even more important is the growing suspicion and confirmation in some reports that Pakistani pilots are flying Turkish F-16s. This isn't surprising. Since the 2016 attempted coup in Turkey, Pakistan has played a critical role in rebuilding and training Turkish Air Force personnel. Air Vice Marshal Abbas Guman confirmed this years ago. Following the purging of hundreds of Turkish military officials, Pakistan sent a large number of experienced fighter pilots to Turkey at their request to assist in rebuilding and modernizing their air capabilities. These joint operations and tactical-level training exchanges laid the groundwork for the modern Turkish Air Force. Even Greek media have reported joint Turkish-Pakistani aerial patrols in the disputed Mediterranean Sea region to deter Greece. So, if Pakistani pilots were part of the formation that intercepted the Israeli jet, it's not just possible, it's highly probable and entirely legal under international norms. This isn't a first for Pakistan. Back in 1973, Pakistani pilots like Sattar Alvi and Saiful Azam flew combat missions for Arab countries and shot down Israeli jets. Today, history seems to be repeating itself, but in a much more complex, modernized battlefield. So the message is clear. Israel must now think twice before violating the airspace of nations like Turkey, which are no longer isolated and now have strong, experienced allies like Pakistan on their side. If you found this analysis informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pinpoint.